All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, y'all. We about to get into our Wednesday Wake Up. How y'all doing tonight? You good? Good. It's also Yom Kippur, so we know a lot of our congregation is at Temple tonight because we kick off Yom Kippur. So we're going to celebrate it here anyway. So are we ready? Welcome to the Wednesday Wake Up. We're going to start off with a little music. I'm Rev Skip. I'm so grateful that you're here tonight. And we're celebrating a lot of cultural experiences tonight. And I have my friend, Reverend Carlton Teabout, is here tonight. So we're going to do a conversation. And if you're at home, you are welcome into this space. You ready?
Let's go.
Arne Batson's here with us again, y'all.
There was a time.
Sing, Arne. Come on.
In my life when I thought I had to do it all for myself. I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient, and I didn't know the love of God was at hand.
Sing, sis, sing. Yes.
Oh, but all I can say, if you are discouraged,
come on now,
struggling just to make it through another day, you gotta let it go. Let it all go.
Yes.
Let it go. And this is what you have to say.
Yes.
I release and I let go.
Stand up if you can.
I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggles, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Everybody. I release, hey, and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. Oh, no more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Your turn, everybody. I release. Come on, let me hear you.
And I let go.
Let the Spirit.
Let the Spirit run my life.
And my
heart is open wide.
'Cause I'm
only here for God.
no more struggle.
No more struggle, no more strife.
With my faith,
I see the light.
I am free.
I am free in the Spirit.
Yes, I'm only here for
Yeah.
Oh.
Welcome. Take a deep breath in, feel that energy. Let's go ahead and dim the lights a little bit because we're about to head into our group meditation. I'm so grateful that you said yes. And we are celebrating Yom Kippur and a lot of different heritage celebrations this month, and we'll talk about that in a bit. But Yom Kippur is a time of atonement and making things right within our hearts. Is after Rosh Hashanah, which is the Jewish New Year. And we go into a time of reflection. We go into a time of connecting and doing an inventory, if you might want to think about that. And maybe you're listing things that you could have or maybe you should have, but I always say you shouldn't shit on yourself. You get to look in hindsight to have foresight so that we may be in the present sight. And in the present sight, we can say, okay, I'm here to create a space of healing and loving within myself. So what can I release? What things are holding me back? So our meditation tonight is about focusing on what are you willing to release tonight? What are you willing to let go of? What part of your life have you been beating yourself up, shaming and blaming yourself over and over again? Aren't you tired? It's time to let go. It's time to let go and free yourself that you may be the fullest expression of the divine. So tonight, as we are tapping into Yom Kippur, I invite you to place your feet onto the floor. I invite you to feel the floor underneath you, how grounded. At home, if you're love streaming, same deal. Feet on the floor, close your eyes or drop your eyes to the heart center. And I invite you to create a mudra. It's called the cosmic mudra, where we take the right hand, we place it underneath the right hand into our lap, and we bring the thumbs together. This is a symbol of us holding the universe in our hands. I invite you just to breathe. I invite you to allow yourself to be immersed into unconditional love. I invite you to remember a time where you felt completely connected, completely supported and loved by the universe without conditions. I invite you to remember a time where you were completely in joy, where you felt compassion, kindness, and the Spirit overwhelmed you with gratitude. Feel that energy, feel the vibration. Take a breath. Release the breath. I invite you to bring to your consciousness, your mind, what are you willing to forgive yourself for tonight? What are you willing to let go of so that you may begin again? What are you willing to place on the altar of forgiveness, healing, love? So our true nature is divine. It is love. And God only knows us as itself, created from itself. We were created from the perfect, whole, complete, divine intelligence. That is who we truly are. So we remember to remember. Love only knows love. Allow this night to be the first night of forgiveness. Allow this night to be the new chapter in your life. Allow this tonight to be the moment you say yes. Yes to life. Yes to love. Yes to peace. Yes to joy, more joy, more joy. So I invite us just to all take a breath together. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. So I'm so grateful to stop, to be still, to meditate, to be in the space of our community. How grateful I am to know that the only thing that is happening in this space is God, love, energy, divine, the Christ consciousness that is everywhere present, within me, within you, within those who are listening online, Facebook, YouTube, Zoom, those who are listening after this live event. It's always being live, though. So we celebrate the life, we celebrate the love, we celebrate this community, North Hollywood Church of Religious Science. We celebrate the Oneness Center for Spiritual Living. That is why we are here. So I bless this space. It's already blessed. But I speak the word of the blessing that we are blessed and we are a blessing. So as we move forward into this service, it is already good. In the mind of God, it is good, it is good, it is good. If you're in agreement with me, I invite you to say, and so it is. And so we are. And so we shall be. Ashe, Aho, Namaste. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary. Oh, Lord, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I will be a living sanctuary. Can we take it up, David? Yes. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Take a moment. I just want you to breathe that in. See, in our teachings, we believe that this idea that God only knows us as God is love. And when we say, make me a sanctuary, we're recognizing that we are one with Spirit, one with love. This is from the heart chakra, from the energy of the heart. So I'm grateful that you're here. Thank you. Thank you for being here tonight. Y'all, David Joyce is in the house again. Hey, David Joyce. Tony is taking a little vacation. He'll be back in a few weeks. But we have the beautiful David Joyce. Your hair done grown, brother. I know, right? So good. And we also have a new drummer in the house. It's Kevin tonight, y'all. Give Kevin some love. You got light, brother. So you got the spotlight. I am so grateful. So I need to get my list because we have a lot of different things we're celebrating this month of October. And we don't have time to like show videos for all these things, but check this out. The month of October, number one, it's of course still we're celebrating the Hispanic Heritage Month. Yeah, absolutely. We celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. We're also celebrating it's National Indigenous Peoples Day. That's on the 2nd. Yeah, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Here's one I love. It's National Coming Out Day, October 11th. Hello. If y'all didn't know, now you know. You get it. I'm coming out again, y'all. I think my sister Doreen's it's Filipino American History Month. I know that I got a shout out right there. It's Italian American Heritage Month. Who's Italian in here? You better make me some spaghetti, my brother. I love some good Italian spaghetti, yes. Polish American Heritage Month. Who's Polish? Oh, I love it, yes. Clap it up. It's also one that's very, very important. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And we want to really know that it's time that we find a cure. We find a cure for all of this energy that we call cancer. I know that there's a truth beyond that we are in a space of healing and wholeness. But until that happens, we still need to support. No matter what people tell you, that we're not going to support this, we're going to support it. So if you're dealing with that, make sure you see us and connect with us. And that's why we're here. That's why we do the healing work that we do. Tonight is Yom Kippur. It's the beginning of Yom Kippur. And it goes on till tomorrow. And I tell you what, sometimes you just got to bring it down to the level you can understand. So this video is, what is Yom Kippur for kids? Sometimes you just got to bring it down. So let's bring down the lights. Let's bring it down. Here we go. I can understand. Okay, there we go.
Yom means day in Hebrew, and Kippur comes from a root word which means to atone. Atonement means making up for something you've done wrong by asking for forgiveness. Yom Kippur, also known as the Day of Atonement, is the holiest day of the year for Jewish people. In the days leading up to Yom Kippur, many Jewish people will apologize to anyone they might have upset or hurt. In order to seek forgiveness and apologize, Jewish people may reflect on their wrongdoing, pray, use the Torah for guidance, and give to charity. During Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, everyone gets a chance to put things right with other people. This period is called the 10 Days of Repentance, or Days of Awe. It's a time when Jewish people can make up for the wrongs of the past year and make a firm commitment to not do the same things again. At the end of Yom Kippur, Jewish people hope that they have been forgiven. The special day of Yom Kippur is marked by Jewish people in a number of ways. There's no eating and drinking, no bathing or washing, no wearing of leather shoes, and no using of perfumes or lotions. By refraining from these activities, the body is uncomfortable but can still survive. Many Jewish people believe that feeling pain enables them to empathize with others that are in pain. Jewish people may also wear something white to show cleanliness. The most important part of Yom Kippur is the time spent in the synagogue. There are 5 services in the synagogue. The day is spent in continuous prayer for forgiveness. The sound of the shofar marks the end of the holy day. Many Jewish people like to celebrate Yom Kippur with their family and friends. They also enjoy sending them greeting cards to wish them a happy holiday. For more Judaism resources, head over to our website.
That is Yom Kippur, y'all. Yes. Whew. All right, so our practitioner that's here tonight is actually practitioner emeritus. She's a master practitioner. She's been around in this teaching for a very long time. And I'm grateful that Jenny Barnett's here, and she's going to give us our spiritual reading and our invocation for this evening. Jenny, welcome up.
Thank you. Our inspirational reading comes from our book of the month, Power of the Heart, by Baptiste de Pepe, and it comes from chapter 4, The Heart's Intelligence. Don't lose hope. God finds 3 or 4 ways to kick your head and say, come on, don't forget your purpose in life. Give a chance to your dream. You are not going to regret it. I'm not saying that you're not going to suffer. I am not saying that you are not going to be defeated. I'm saying you're not going to regret. That's Paulo Coelho. Your heart communicates to you the meaning in your life and of your life. It connects you to a greater source of knowing to which you cannot gain access with your mind. Philosopher Blaise Pascal could not have put it better when he said, "The heart has its reasons that reason doesn't know." Steve Jobs, co-founder and CEO of Apple, considered the heart to be the source of inspiration and fulfillment. He ascribed his achievements directly to the power of the heart. The only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you know when you find it. And like with any great relationship, it just gets better and better as the years roll on. So keep looking. Don't settle. Through your heart, you understand your greatest desire and passion. And through the heart, you find the spontaneity and creativity to break through the everyday restrictions on your life and imagination, to live fully engaged. When you open to your heart, your entire world changes. It opens around you. You see yourself as part of a friendly universe, one that is full of possibility, one that is generating and regenerating a positive energy. And as we take that energy, let's move to prayer. For right here and right now, all there is God, all that ever has been, and all that ever will be is God, a loving, powerful presence for good. And in this knowingness, there is perfect mind, perfect body, perfect life. There is abundance and prosperity. There is a perfect service this evening. And I know this for myself, I know this for everyone here. For their heart is open, their mind is open, knowing the truth, knowing that this God power flows and moves and takes its being within each and every one of us. And we are blessed beyond imagination in knowing this truth. And I say, thank you, God, for the power, for the truth, and the knowledge, and the blessings. And I release and I let go. And I say, thank you, God. And together we say, Amen.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So our artist spotlight, you already know she's here. It's our sister, Arne Batson. Let me tell you a little bit about this beautiful, divine sister. Arne is a Grammy-nominated singer, songwriter, and a culture carrier. She founded the Sing Network, which is spelled with 2 S's, sharing songs, inspiring neighborhood gatherings to empower people worldwide through songs and storytelling. Her work reawakens joy and creates spiritual pathways for healing with life-affirming music. Dedicated to racial and environment justice, she leads community singing workshops for organizations such as California Poor People's Campaign and the Highlander Center. Arne cherishes every opportunity to build connection and offers a musical salve for the personal and collective healing as a member of the Sweet Honey in the Rock. That's what her bio says. Let me tell you something. When this sister opens up her mouth, you just go, I'm in heaven. I want you to enjoy this beautiful woman I've had the opportunity to sing with, to cry with, to dance with, to laugh with, to pray with, to go to school with. She's my sister. Y'all welcome up Arne Batson, please. Love you. Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, all. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am more than I am. And the souls of all my great-grandmothers, and the dreams of all my great-grandfathers, and the way to rise beyond the pain, all live, all live, all live in me. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. Sing it with me. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. And the smiles of all the unborn children, and the dreams of a better day to come, and the dance of heaven with the earth, all live, all live, all live in me. In the land of I am more than I am, more than I have been, more than I will, more than I will be, all that I am, all that I am. In the land, come on. In the land of I am, more than I have been, more than I have been, more than I will be, more than I will be, all that I am, all that I am. Ah, in the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I will be. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am.
Come on, David.
and the dance of heaven with the earth. Oh, live, oh, live, oh, live, oh, live in me.
In the land of I am, more than I have been, I
He
am,
lives in
more
me.
than I will be, I am, more than I am.
He lives in me.
In the land of I am, more than I have been, I am, more than I will be, I am, all that I am.
More than I
In the
am.
land
Say
of
it.
I am, more than I have been,
More than I am.
more than I will be, I am, all that I am.
I'm more than I am.
More than
I'm more than I
more than I will be, I am, all that I am.
am.
In the land of I am, more than I have been, I am, more than I will be, I am, all that I am. In the land of I am, more than I have been, I am, more than I will be, I am, all that I am. Hey! Yes! Y'all, this is Arne Batson!
Yes!
Arne Batson! In the land of I am,
It's Ricky Byers.
more than I have been, I am. More than I will be, I am. You understand that the word of God, the name of God is I am. When we're in the land of I am, we're more than we have been, and we're more than what we will be, because the I am is in the present moment. That I got God bumps. I don't know if y'all can see it at home. I got God bumps all up and down my back. I'm sweating in the back here because there's some memories in these songs. There's a cord of memory that we talk about that is in our DNA. And when we sing these songs, we are remembering to remember what was said in the beginning. And that's another one, Genesis, another song. So I'm just grateful. And I'm not here preaching today. I'm here to put on my interviewer hat, which I love to do every first Wednesday, the Wednesday Wake Up. I get to interview one of my friends, colleagues. Last month we had Arlene Hilton was here. Oh, she rocked the house. Y'all loved her. You're going to love Reverend Carlton. Let me tell you a little bit about my brother, which I've known for a very, very long time. In fact, the first big event I went to at Agape was his graduation. Remember that? And then we had a potluck at our house for my then partner, Bill. We had a potluck for you at the house. It was anyway, I'm going back memory lane. Bring me back, Lord. Bring me back. 20 years ago, I've known you for that long. Reverend Carlton is a husband, a father, and a grandfather, which I can never, ever get around. And what's your grandson's name is? Jesse James Skywalker Hernandez. With a name like that, you know you're powerful. You are so powerful. He's a brother, a son, a friend, a teacher, a student. He's a student of New Thought, which is ageless wisdom. Don't forget, everyone goes New Thought, but you don't ever put that tag on it. What it really is it's New Thought, ageless wisdom. This wisdom has been around forever. He is a student of New Thought, ageless wisdom teaching for over 20 years, a student of himself for much longer than that. I love that. His mission is to be the bridge for seekers to find what they are seeking by facilitating their own realization. That they are already the thing that they are looking for. Y'all, can you give my brother Carlton some love? Reverend Carlton, as he comes up onto the stage. Give him some love, y'all. Yes. I know, there are people here. He says there are people here. Reverend Carlton has actually been here. Remember the night that we did the peace vigil? Come on closer, yeah. We had the peace vigil. Who was here for that when we did the circle of prayer? And Reverend Carlton spoke along with my practitioner, Garrick Angel. Reverend Garrick Angel, I was here, and Dr. Sidney. Thank you.
My joy.
Thank you.
My joy.
This is my joy. I love this. I always ask, the first thing I like to ask my people I'm interviewing is, how did you find New Thought?
So that's a great question because this is my first church, my first New Thought Center.
Wow.
I'll give you the short version. Living in New York City, brought to my knees with a lot of things, diagnosis, alcohol, and the alcohol was like, I was just partying. I was a party person. I went to a party when I was 17, and I didn't get home until like I was 42. Anyway, so
Somebody else knows that journey.
so that brought me to my knees, and because I was looking outside of myself. So when I started to go within, I went and took out my 401k, bought a convertible, and drove cross country to Los Angeles. And when I arrived in Los Angeles, I was on a journey looking for a God of my understanding. And I ended up in West Hollywood. They were having a spiritual symposium of sorts at City Hall. Mm-hmm. I go in, and there's a number of people there. There's someone from Wicca. There's someone from the a number of different spaces, but Reverend Mark Vieira was there. And he was talking about this center and his husband, and they led this church. They were the senior minister, and I'm like, what? Because I was brought up Catholic, so I'm like, what is going on? And he's speaking my language. Mm-hmm. So I came here. It was my first New Thought church. And then Bill, I knew Bill previously from Boston. We met up, and he goes, well, if you love New Thought, then you got to go to Agape. And then the minute I walked in the door, they got me. I got them.
You got them.
I got it.
It's funny how that happens, and that I had that experience when I walked into Agape, but I also had the experience when I came back from Florida. I walked through these doors. I felt the presence of prayers, of meditation. I felt the love in this room. But yeah, Agape was just powerful times.
Yeah. Yeah, and when you walk into, I could sing, when you walk into a room.
Yes.
No, but when you walk into one of these rooms that have been prayed up, right, and all of the prayers are still active. Mm-hmm. And if you're at all open to an invitational to that showing up in your life, when you walk in that space, you feel, I felt home. Mm-hmm. I felt home. Mm-hmm. It's funny because we're meeting, it's 39 years for Agape. This November, and we met yesterday, and Reverend Michael asked that question. He's like, think of the time that you walked in the door the very first time, and he led us through a little bit, and then he asked, and then think of the time that you've experienced the most, the moment of unconditional love, the highest moment of unconditional love in your life. And so I remember when I walked into first, I remember unconditional love with my daughter. When my daughter was in my arms for the first time, it was like, and I will never be the same is how I felt when I held her in my arms. And then when I walked into Agape, I felt that way. I felt, oh, I will never be the same. And so it's a beautiful way we're kind of basing that, the anniversary on that.
I'm always curious. I've been contemplating that very first time where it just downloaded in me, and I knew that there was no separation from me and the Christ consciousness, from God, universe, whatever you call it. This one power was in me. And I'm very curious if I'm actually chasing that blissful moment. And sometimes I see myself in meditating, wanting that moment again. And we talked about this today. It won't happen like that again.
Right. Yeah, I'll never be 32 again. It's true, but I can be like 32.
Yes.
Anyway, my thing about that is, I would not say chasing, and I don't believe that about you either. What I know is that we are ever evolving, ever expanding energy sources. So the more that there may be an idea that is our foundation, our go-to, but we're always expanding. So even if we're in the space and we think we're not, or we think we're, like in meditation, when we're in meditation and we can't concentrate, I'm thinking, but when we catch ourselves and then we go deeper, right, we are actually going deeper. We're going to a deeper spot because we caught ourselves and we're going back in. So never chasing, only expanding.
This whole month we're talking about heart-centered spirituality. Heart-centered spirituality. What does that mean for you when you hear that term, heart-centered spirituality?
Well, for me, I don't think there's any other type of spirituality. When I think about heart-centered spirituality, I'm thinking about the drop down, right, from the head to the heart. We speak our word from the mind, right? But from the heart space comes the feeling tone, comes the energy that makes it true, that makes it that feeling power that makes it so, right? We can say a number of words that can come through, and they have no power unless there's a feeling behind it, a belief behind it. And that's what happens in the heart space. What the heart space almost is for me, and being heart-centered, is when I was here last time, I talked a bit about it, but I call it the sanctuary of my soul. And I'm doing this because, we talk about heart-centered, and we're thinking about it like it's that organ, right? It's that organ that's doing the work. Well, it's the space around the organ. It's the love center that is our nature. Yeah. And so for me, I create this space. I create a space that is heart-centered within the very essence of my being. This is where love is. This is where peace is. This is where joy is. This is where my nature is. It resides within me, right? And I continue to make that space expanded. So all that is taking place, I get to hold in that place, safe, solid, divinely guided, divinely sourced. And when there's the opportunity to speak the word or participate in all of the things that are going on in our lives right now, right? I pull from that. And for me, it's a visual. Like, I pull from my heart-centered space. So what is my nature is the divine, right? It expresses in, through, and as me. It's not out here. It resides in here. And when I speak my word, when I'm holding a particular thing in consciousness, I pull from that heart-centered space.
I love that. That's my friend, Reverend Carlton, right here. Y'all. This is so amazing. I love how you express, and I felt the feeling tone that you were given. Are you picking up what he's putting down? I felt that energy, and our friend, we were talking about Ricky all night long, Ricky Byers. If you don't know, Ricky Byers is going to be here on the 15th of February, so mark your calendars. It's a fundraiser for our community. I want this place to be completely filled, so don't just buy 1 ticket or 2 tickets. I want you to buy 5 tickets and give them away to people you know need to be here.
Beautiful.
Just saying. And Ricky Byers said something to me when I was in Florida, and she came to visit in Florida. She did a concert at the church where I was the director, and I was talking about new thought. And she turned to me and said, Skip. Now, only how Ricky can say it, Skip. We need to stop having a new thought. We need to have a new feeling. Because we get so caught up in our thinking, and the law of radiance says that what we radiate from the inside, this energy, we become a magnet for. So it's more than you're thinking, y'all. It's diving deep into the heart. Reverend Carlton, I got to ask you this question, though. When was the last time that your heart led you somewhere where your mind could not understand?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Do you want to dial a friend? When was the last time your heart led you somewhere and your mind could not understand it?
I don't know. One more time. Say it to me one more time.
When was the last time, or has there ever been a time where your heart led you somewhere and you couldn't comprehend it in your mind, but you knew it was the heart?
Yeah. I think it happens often, but really pulling the experience. I'm gonna have to say the relationship with my husband. I'll just speak to it real quickly. At a time of my life where I kissed a lot of frogs. Let me just say it that way. Kissed a lot of frogs, and then I had come to the space where I need to be in right relationship with me. and I started courting myself, loving myself, treating myself the way I wanted to be treated, treated myself the way I wanted to treat my beloved, right? I had this whole courtship with myself. And I remember I had to go to this show. I used to be in sales. I used to sell Tibetan carpets, and I went to a tabletop where we would put all our merchandise on a table, and there'd be other vendors around, and they would put their things there too. And I remember seeing this gentleman across the way, and I remember being really not my normal self, but I remember just feeling an energy, and we acknowledged, and there was just, I'm not going to go into all the details, but there was just a moment there that it was divinely guided. Yeah.
You knew.
And he came up to me. He said, this is a great story, but he goes, "Are you ready to leave now?" And I go, "Yeah, I'm packing up." And he goes, "Well, I'm walking you to your car." And that was it. But there was, so that's all beautiful and romantic.
Right.
But the thing, the connection that took place was something that was beyond any doing of my own.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Because it could have gone either way. It could have been like, "Oh man, you a stalker." It could have been like, "Nope."
No.
Nope.
I
And
knew it.
Your
I knew
heart
it. Yeah,
knew.
Yeah.
You know,
That's a great question, though, and
That
I'm
is-
like, that's something that really I would like to sit with
Yeah.
and really become clear, because that's a beautiful, beautiful question.
you know, and for me, and it's something I'm just getting a download here. For me, it was, I think, the last really big one for me was really transformative. Wasn't a happy time for me. I did not know why I was going to Florida. I mean, every time someone said, remember, I got the call and I went out for the boom, they said, "We want you to come." And I couldn't get my head around it, but my heart said, "You got to go." And everyone I would ask, I asked Reverend Michael, I asked Ricky, I asked you, I think, and I asked Garrick, and everyone's like, "There's something that's calling you in Florida." I couldn't get my head around it. I didn't get my head around it until I got home.
Yeah.
And I realized I went on my own hero's journey.
There you go.
And I slayed the dragons because they were within me. It wasn't slaying dragons outside of myself. I went on this deep spiritual walk, and I was in a dark night of the soul. I shared this in my visioning class yesterday. I was in a dark night of the soul for 1 year. It was like I was there for 2 years, and then the last year I was in a dark night of the soul. I went to Bali, so come to Bali with me because it'll change your life. And then I got really clear. Oh, I was there for spiritual growth. And I couldn't make sense of it while I was there. My mind could not think. So it doesn't always have to be rainbows and unicorns and someone walking to your car.
Yeah, right.
It is simply, you might not understand why you're there.
Absolutely. And those, like I said, when I left New York City, is the drop to the knees part. But the other thing I wanted to say about that is I practice listening to my heart all the time. Like, so that's where, that's my go-to. Like, the thinking mind always, right? We negotiate, we what are all the ins and outs, the perks, the pros, the cons, right? But when it's something that I'm really choosing to participate, something that is significant, and everything's really significant, but I really listen to my heart. So yeah, I want to sit with that question some more.
Yeah, and help our audience and help our congregation to hear this. How can we listen to the sweet whisper of the heart? What are some of the practices that we can incorporate to listen?
Yeah, again, so I'm going to go back to what I was speaking to in the very beginning, is that space, that sanctuary of the soul. So if you're at all visual, I'm very visual, but I invite you to really create a space in the core and the essence of your being, in consciousness, right? And just to really have it feel and look and be however you want it to be. It's yours. This is your space, right? But when I have that core energy, that sacred space, the sanctuary of my soul, I kind of, of course we have our senses, we hear from the ear, right? But there's the inner ear, there's the inner feeling. We start to we tune ourselves to, and where we're listening from, right? We're not listening for something, we're listening from. And I just tap in and I just feel with my whole being. Never has led me wrong. Never has led me wrong. I'm good. I'm good.
So I'm going to say this, and Spirit just says, say it, Skip. So I'm going to listen to the sweet spirit of my heart. There is a lot of chaos, lower vibrational energy that we are seeing in our government, in the world. We have this highly partisanship experience as an appearance of marginalization, and it's trying to separate us, and we are constantly being inundated with the stuff. I've stopped listening to the news a long time ago. I haven't listened to the news for a very, very long time. How do we stay in our teachings, which is heart-centered, as we are seeing what's happening? What would you say to us who is watching this? And we know what our teaching is. We believe our teaching. That's why we're here. What would you say about heart-centered spirituality in the midst of this chaos?
Sure. So first of all, I don't think we can stay in it. First of all, I think you got to call a thing, and when there's something that upsets you, you have to be present with it. So we're human. We're living a human experience, right? So it is okay to be pissed off. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to be sad. It's okay, and we have tools and truth behind us. So you feel your feelings. You allow yourself to be present with what is up for you, and it usually has something else to do. It's usually not even about the thing. I'll tell you a quick story. The Oval Office situation, I don't want to get into any of the details, political details of things, but the Oval Office with Zelensky, there was a bullying mentality. I don't care who you are. There was a bully mentality going on in that room, but it upset me so much. I mean, I was yelling at the news. I was screaming at it, like, what is going on? And so I had my moment, right? I had my moment. I know that I'm more than my feelings. I'm more than the emotion. I'm more that came up. I gave myself space. I brought it to the sanctuary of my soul. And what's present there is it's a trigger. It's a trigger of the times when I was bullied. It's the trigger of things. So I had compassion for myself first, and I got to be present with myself. It's so understandable that I feel this way because this is what took place for me. So I got to be present there. And if I get to have compassion there for myself, I get to expand in that compassion around everything that I'm taking in, not condoning it, not negating or denying that it's taking place, but I get to be the space of compassion in that moment in my own mind, and then I get to hold it in a whole different energy. And the thing I know is there is not an us or them. There are no others. Even though we want to call it, we want to say something else, there are no others. There is only one. And so we have to get to that space of love and compassion for everyone. So getting there can be a tall order. It can be a tall order, but we also can go to the place that we can see someone who's never been hurt, harmed, or endangered. We can see them as a little innocent child, baby, whatever works for us to get to that place, and then we hold it. Because what we don't want to do is have just as much energy against as we're seeing out there, because then we're perpetuating the situation. So we want to be the space of love and compassion first for ourselves, and then we hold it for everyone that we come in contact with.
Yes. Yeah. Clap for that. And as you were saying, because I love our teachings, because we get to drop right into, I'm feeling this, what is seeking to emerge, why am I feeling this, and what's happening, what's coming up. And what I've noticed more, if I go deeper enough, I'm also very, not afraid, But fear comes up that I'm a black man living in America, yo. And I experience this fear in real time. Fear for what's coming up and what could happen. And that's when I have to go back to the heart-centered spirituality. I am safe, I'm grounded, and I'm connected to a divine source that I cannot be harmed.
Absolutely.
That's the work.
Absolutely. That is the work, and good for you. And that's where we have to hold that.
Yeah.
But there is it's interesting when we see what's taking place not only in our country but all over the world. There's some things that are really happening that are quite disturbing. But what I know for sure is that when I'm in my home or we're sitting here in this beautiful sanctuary, our life is good. And we have to continue to live the good life. We have to continue to walk in that safety, to know that beyond the appearance, there's a truth, there's an order, there's a wholeness that's taking place for you right now.
Absolutely.
That fear comes up, yeah.
Absolutely.
But you're walking, you're thriving right now, right? We have to continue to thrive. I remember when COVID hit, and so many people were in the hospital, and we're hearing all the stories about not being able to breathe and all the things. And I remember there was a little bit of a feeling of guilt that I was good. But what I turned to is I have to breathe. I have to breathe, and I have to enjoy and receive every breath, because I am breathing for each one that may not be able to in this moment. We have to be free and thrive for each one that may not be thriving in this moment. There is no question in my mind that when we pray, we know our prayer is being felt somewhere. When we come together and we gather and we are intentional in a unified field, something is happening somewhere.
Yes.
So we have to continue to live our life in the fullness from the heart space.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I am a podcast. I love podcasts. It's my thing when I'm on the 405 traveling in. And I love Jay Shetty. And Jay Shetty had Madonna on his last podcast interview, and her teacher. And he said something that really challenged me in such a way. And he said, we are here to love the anger. We're here to love the fear. We're here to love every negative thing that we want to push away. We're here to love it because it's here to teach us. It's bringing us back to the heart.
Right.
That's why we're here to love it.
Absolutely. And our love is a mighty love.
Yes,
right?
it
Our
is.
love is bigger and bolder and stronger and more fabulous than anything that has the appearance of being unlike it.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no
It's
question.
powerful.
And there's more good and more love going on. We get
Absolutely.
the news, so the news isn't saying, oh, there was a love fest down the street, right? We get the news of the other things, but there's way more love going on than war, way more love that's going on than
Absolutely.
hate. Absolutely, no question.
If the heart had a voice, what would that voice sound like?
Question, Skip.
Don't you love it? Don't you love it? I do
Say
my
it
work.
Say
I
it
don't,
again.
I don't be messing. People will
If
come
the-
up on this stage. I do not be messing.
If the heart had a voice, what would it say?
What would it sound like?
To me, my heart-centered voice is Maya Angelou. And it's okay, baby.
She said, Maya Angelou.
It's okay, baby. Everything's all right. Fly. It's okay. Yeah.
Breathe that in. Last question, I promise, it's not a doozy. It's a nice, simple question.
I can make up some more voices, though. I was kind of going to have some fun with that.
Wait, you were
No,
having some fun with that. I love it. I love it.
So wait, let's give an assignment. So you have an assignment this evening. Come up with 5 heart voices.
Yeah.
Just play around with that and see what happens for yourself. Yeah.
From your heart to our hearts, leave us with a word of inspiration.
from my heart to each heart here. Open the heart. Soften into the heart. Love full out from the heart space, and allow the heart, the love that is your nature, to be contagious. Let it touch everything that you come in contact with and everything that you participate in. Yeah.
I love you.
I love you back.
Everybody, this is Reverend Carlton Teabout. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Love you. Everyone give him some more love, please. Heart to heart. Thank you so much. I have the best work ever. I love my work that we get to do together, y'all. This is just very special. It's from the heart. So it's our time that we get to participate in our sustainability practice. And 3 practices that I talk about all the time, it's the 3 T's. Your time, you're here. Your talents is when we jump into service, because it requires your service to keep us moving and grooving. And your treasures, a.k.a. money. We're asking for a little money here. So here's what we're going to do. There are many ways at home that you can give. You can go to this QR code right here, snap the QR code. It'll take you right to our website, which is nhcrs.org/give, or use the text to give. It's 818-457-3419. And I want to bring up Brenda Wells and Bob. You guys come on up. We're going to give. But as they're coming up, y'all, do me a favor and wish Brenda Wells some love. It's her birthday. And she's here serving on her birthday. She is here serving on her birthday. So happy birthday, my dear. I love you. Her nickname, I'm the only person who can call her this, and no one else can. Her name is the Church Diva. Hence, let's go into prayer. I invite you just to bring your spirit to your heart, and we just take a moment here just to recognize how grateful I am that we are here together in this space called love. How grateful I am that we can come together and talk about the heart-centered spirituality. How grateful I am to know there's only one power, one presence, one mind that shows up as abundance, prosperity, and infinite possibilities. This is our life. We're living and moving, having our beingness. And I am so grateful knowing that everything is already done in God. So therefore, all needs are already met. And as all needs are already met, we know that the monies that are coming through from the site, from here, from everywhere else, it is absolutely transmuting into teachings, into classes, into electricity, into paying our bills, and all is well in God. And so it is. Amen, amen. Let's do a little song. Go out and multiply, y'all. Go and grab, yes.
I am so blessed.
I am so blessed. Let's sing it, y'all. I am so grateful for all that I am. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so, let's sing it one more time. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I am. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Yes, we are. We are so blessed. Everyone, please give Arnay Batson a little bit more love as she comes up and gives us another song tonight. Truly amazing night, y'all. Thank you for being here.
All right, here we are. Celebrations all around. This song is composed by one of my very favorite singers, songwriters, voices. Today would have been his 80th birthday. Wow. I'm speaking of Donny Hathaway.
Yes.
So we get to hang on. We get to hang on for Donny. are moving fast. Hold on tight, and you will last. Keep your self-respect and your humanly pride. Get yourself in gear. Keep your stride. Never mind your fears. Brighter days will soon be here. Take it from me, someday we'll all be free.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll all be free. Keep on walking tall.
Yes.
Hold your head up high. Let get yourself in gear. Till your pride.
Come on, Arnett. Yes.
Sing your greatest song.
Hey.
Brighter days coming along, and it won't be long. Take it from me, someday we'll all be free. Ooh, oh, just wait and see. Someday we'll all be free. Oh, take it from me, someday. Do you know someday?
Yes.
Do you know that day could be today?
Hey.
It could be today. All you gotta do is claim it from me. Someday we'll all be free.
Yes. Yes.
Take it from me. Someday we'll all. We'll all be
Yes. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Arne Batson.
Incredible
Yes.
band. Let's give this band a hand, please.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
And our sound people, you made it easy
Yes.
for me. Thank you so very much.
Mm-hmm. Whew.
Our new drummer.
Yes, Kevin. He's one of our many
Arne,
drummers that
all
are
of
coming
you.
through. Yeah.
And the digital team. Wow, you guys
Yes.
make it work. Okay, I'm here to do these few little things called announcements. As Reverend Skip already said, you can easily make one-time or recurring donations to our church through our text. To give, a QR code through our website, nhcrs.org/give. Thank you. We appreciate that. Prayer with the practitioners available after service in the sanctuary and on Zoom for those of you out there streaming. Please leave the sanctuary quietly after service to allow for sacred prayer. We appreciate that. Also, Zoom attendees, please join our virtual patio after service for spiritual and social connection. Every Sunday at 10:30 a.m., our junior church is open. Yay. Babies, kids, teens are all welcome. Sign in for children starts at 10 a.m., and it's so important to bring them up in this philosophy. It's just amazing. The Wednesday Wake Up with Reverend Skip Jennings, next Wednesday at 7 p.m. The topic is Paths to the Heart.
And also, that is going to be Jamie Lula, he's doing music and message next week. He's here. I'm going on a retreat with Dr. Sidney. We're going on a retreat, well, with a lot of people, but we're going to Kansas City on a retreat.
Oh, fine, leave us.
I know.
How
so
do
we
you
can come
like-
back and we
how
can
do you
continue
like
to do
that?
this incredible work.
I know. We're going to talk about chair yoga.
Yes, okay. So everybody, you know me, I'm a yogi. I love yoga. I love yoga. Here's what we're doing. We're going to take a little bit of, did I say I love yoga?
Yeah.
I love yoga.
You
We're going
did
to take a
say that.
little hiatus. Tomorrow is going to be our last class until the new year. Why? Because we've seen a little bit of a dip in attendance, and that's okay. Trust me, I know it's going to grow back up. But we are heading into the holiday season, and we're in October, y'all, and then it's, guess what, Thanksgiving, and then it's Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmaska. All those things are happening, and so we're going to give it a break. January, when we come back, I'm in the process of creating a new class. It is a mindful movement class where we incorporate yoga with qigong and mindful movement. That's going to jump off in the new year. Stay tuned for that. It's in development right now. I'm visioning around it. You know how much I love visioning, and it's going to be a powerful way that we can get in tune with the body for the new year. Also, we have 12 people have signed up for Bali. We have room for 8 more people. I know 2 people are saying they're close. They're about to jump in. And I have another person that just signed up today. So it's going really quick. We have room for 20 people. If you are thinking about it, if you want to, a little bit more of a prayer around it, I can pray you up. But get the spots now. Get the spots now. That is March the 14th through the 27th, 2026. We're going to celebrate Nipi, which is the day, the Balinese New Year, the day of silence. We have a lot of medicine women that's going to be around us, medicine men. We're going to gather in some incredible spiritual practices of healing, of taking care of our body. And we're going to have some fun too. Trust me, we're not just going to go Om Shanti. We're going to go Om Shanti. We're going to be on the beaches. We're going to get some massages. We're going to eat really well. It's a trip of a lifetime. 5-star in every hotel that we go to. 4 different hotels, different areas. This is going to be the trip of the lifetime. So I told you how it changed my life. Let it change your life. So see me after, and we'll talk about how we can get you signed up. We can sign you up tonight if you want to. Peace and blessings, y'all.
And don't forget that there is a chair yoga tomorrow.
Yes.
So anybody that wants to get that last oomph before the...
And I'm driving from Culver City just to come do yoga,
Yeah.
and then I'm drive back to Culver City. So come
on
now.
down and do that. Okay. Our men's group with practitioner Alex Taylor meets this Sunday at 12:15 in the Ernest Holmes room. There is no women's group meeting this Sunday, and that's because David Alt is doing a workshop this Sunday called the Worry Workshop from 1 to 2:30 p.m. Suggested love offering is $20. You can get David Alt for $20. Let me tell you, you got to grab it.
So don't worry about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't worry, workshop.
We are
Don't worry about it.
We are serving pasta and salad on the patio before the workshop, so please join us. Our NHCRS Animal Blessing is Saturday, October 11th at 11 a.m. on the church lawn, right out there. All pets must be leashed or confined. Bring pictures and mementos of pets who have crossed over the Rainbow Bridge to display on our altar. I tried to talk my goddaughter to bring her Frisian, but he's a little too big for the lawn. In celebration of Socktober.
Socktober.
Yay, we love Socktober. We are collecting clean, unused socks for the unhoused. Please put them in the red bin on the patio on Sundays this month. Zoom meditation meets Monday through Saturday at 7:55 to 8:15 a.m. Visit our website, nhcrs.org, for Zoom links, info, and to sign up for weekly e-blasts and monthly newsletters. Please follow us on social media and post what you love about our services so we can bring more seekers here.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you so much,
And
Jenny.
that's
Thank you,
it.
thank you. That's it.
Yay.
Let's stand up, y'all. Did you have a good time tonight? Did you have fun? Did you learn something? Our job is done. Come on up, grab somebody's hands. Let's sing it. Blessed always. Blessed always. Blessed always. For the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say all. And blessed always, blessed always, blessed always. For the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say all. That we rest, that we rest, that we rest in God and say that we rest, that we rest, that we rest in God and say amen. So how grateful and thankful I am that we can rest in God and say amen. How grateful and thankful I am that we are blessed and we are a blessing. And tonight that we can leave out of here and live from our heart space as we rise up our consciousness and we have our uprising. We know that we change the planet. So I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful. I simply allow it to be, and so it is. Amen. We'll see you next week, y'all. Meet me out at the corner. Say, give me a hug. Give me a hug.